everybody, this is Mario Ronchi, brand strategist and founder of Manufacturer. So today we're going to talk about insights and what exactly are insights. So when all the strategy is done, right? When all the strategy is done, when is the discovery session or strategy session is done and we've uncovered or you've uncovered what it is, the underlying problems, whatever it may be, what you come up with things from it. You gathered all this information, and once all this information is together, now you have to figure out how to use it, and that's where insights come in. And insights is basically, taking, what is it of that research or that discovery session, and taking out the things that are going to help you, that you can use, to make, your strategy useful, right? To fuel a big idea. Like an insight you can use can regard to, the customer, like what is the underlying needs of the customer, and that can lead to something. Or maybe, yourself, maybe you have an underlying thing, maybe your purpose is, discovered, and how to use your purpose to create a big idea, for your brand, or a concept for your brand, right? Everything, revolves around that concept, and then after that concept comes to fruition, you have the execution part, which is bringing the concept to life. And that is done through various things like marketing materials, marketing channels, brand identities, logos, everything, videos, you name it. So insights are clearly just looking at things and asking questions about the data that you have in front of you, or the research, or whatever it is that you have in front of you, and trying to uncover, the truth about it, an underlying truth, What can you gather from all this? And this is basically the point where you connect the dots, right? What does this have to do with this? What does my research have to do with the current state of things? So to develop an insight, so you're like, okay, well, Mario, this is easy to understand immediately, but what is there more to it? Like, is there a step-by-step process in which I can create or come to the conclusion of an insight? Because maybe I'm not wired that way. Well, that's fine. Let's try to break it down simply in terms. So first, you observe. That's the first thing of coming to an insight, is to observe. Is to observe all your material. Check for things, question it, figure out, what is relevant and what is not. Will it be relevant in the future? Will it not? Will it be relevant now? Whatever. Just ask questions to yourself about the research and your discovery and all that information you've gathered. Just ask questions about it and observe and look at certain things and see if they have different connections to each other. You already start to form an insight from that, and from that observation you come to a conclusion, right? And a conclusion is like, okay, I understand that now. Okay, I have an understanding of that now. If this equals this, then that equals that. So now that's my conclusion. And so being that conclusion, now you can move on to having an insight. Basic formula is, to going to an insight is information collected plus data interpreted equals insights that inspire concepts. So that's it, and I will see you. If you have any questions or any comments, comment below, and I'll see you in the next Demystifying Brand Jargon episode. See you.